Hi, I'm Jessica with Intake and the Indianapolis Star, and we're here with Creepin Charley. We've got Shelby and Andy and Chad, and they're going to sit down and do an interview with us and play us a song later. Okay, to start out with, how do you guys write your songs and where do you get the ideas for them?
Well, originally I did demo versions and then brought them to the band, and we just kind of, put our own little touches to it and stuff, but now we're just kind of creating them on the spot, really. Usually starts with a little guitar riff or a drum, drum part or something, and we just go from there.
Exciting. Take different riffs that we've done for different days and stick them together and complete songs also.
It's kind of a mishmash. It's kind of like putting together a rock and roll puzzle. Cheesy sounds to it out.
Is there any one thing that you think is kind of the most important part of your sound as a group?
I'm not sure what our sound is.
Yeah, I mean, it spans a lot. It's kind of odd because we can't really place exactly what the sound is, really. I mean, it definitely has its roots in, like, rock and roll, like the early kind of bluesy kind of rock and roll, like Who, Led Zeppelin, and things like that. But then, lately, I don't know why, and I know you guys will giggle at this because you've heard it and we always giggle at it, but we've been getting a Molly Hatchet reference made towards us lately, like five different people that I've never met. And I don't hear it, but I think it's hilarious, and let them say it because I think it's funny. It makes me giggle.
Yeah, I think it's the whole, this rock and roll thing. I mean, blues tinged rock and roll. So, but my voice, I think, kind of gives people that Molly Hatchet vibe, which is pretty scary.
It's interesting the different things that we're supposed to sound like, though.
Like
For
Journey.
different people, yeah.
Yeah, we've heard Journey, early Aerosmith, of course the Tom Waits references, we hear it all the time. But yeah, the Molly Hatchet thing is totally catching us off guard. It could be worse, I suppose.
One of the things I find really interesting is that, Shelby, I know you do a lot of art and do a lot of the art for the band. I guess, could you maybe say, like, or I don't know if you can describe your style or, like, how you feel like doing the art for the band and being in the band kind of goes together at all?
Doing the art for the band is like the one time where I really get to have freedom as an artist. With flyers and stuff that I do, the subject matter can be anything. And I try to try to make it a little weird so that it draws attention to the flyer, poster. But like our album cover, I mean, it's good that it saves us money. We don't have to go to anybody else to have art done. The T-shirts and everything else. So, but with the newer stuff that we're doing, I'm trying to make more of a theme with so we can tie in the T-shirts and with our backdrop and with everything else. So I'm trying to make it a little bit more stylized as opposed to just doing everything haphazardly.
Do you guys think ahead of time about, like, how you're going to present yourselves on stage? Because you have a really energetic live show and it seems kind of unique from other bands in town.
Oh, I mean, absolutely. I mean, that's one thing we always strive to do is just kind of stand out because, I mean, we don't really fit in with, like, too many other bands. I mean, not saying, we're the be-all, end-all of the Indianapolis bands or anything like that, but, I mean, when we fit in, I mean, like, we're playing punk rock night. We played locals only with, like, jam band type things. We're playing with the Coke Dares. Played with the Buffalo Killers from Cincinnati, and they're kind of like a 60s garage type vibe, but we don't really fit in anywhere. So, I mean, we kind of got to make it stand out, make it pop, make it, grab your attention, because, I mean, we're playing with one band to one certain crowd, say like the punk rock night crowd. We have to do something to draw them in, get them, sucked into the sound as well as visually. And so, I mean, yeah, we definitely put a lot in because, I mean, with Shelby, with the art and everything, he can actually bring that element to the stage rather than, just to the flyers, just to the T-shirts. And, we spend actually quite a bit of time searching for things that we can do.
Could you tell me about your next show?
Next show is at the Melody Inn. It's Punk Rock Night. It's November 25th. Starts at 10 p.m. And we're playing with The Danger from Wisconsin. Great band. I mean, my old band, The Jabs, actually played with them at the Melody a couple years back, but great kind of dance rock, and they put on an amazing live show, and girls think they're hot. So
That's always good.
That's always a good thing to get the ladies in. And a band called the Cemetery Thieves from South Carolina, which I didn't book myself, but they were already kind of booked for punk rock night that night, and happy to have them on. They're from South Carolina. Not too familiar with them, but so they better be good.
So stick around, and you can see an unreleased song by Creepin Charley.